Y'all's SOPs are not doing what y'all think they are. Here's a common myth. Just because you have a process documented in an SOP, then the problem is solved. An SOP is simply just an artifact, but if you haven't created the culture for people to actually follow the process, all you've done is just sat something to the side that's just waiting to collect dust. You end up with all these kind of like shadow workflows, people starting to develop their own mechanisms for doing things, creating further silos and just eroding the efficiency of the organization overall. So how do you start to overcome this? First, you want to make SOPs known that they exist, right? So whoever is the owner of them, whoever has developed them, you need to make sure that the team that is relevant to those SOPs actually know that they exist. So whether that's in trainings, when people are first coming in, you need to allow them to understand where to find these SOPs. You also need to make sure that you have cross-functional teams bought in. Oftentimes, people will create SOPs for their role and function that actually has something to do with a cross-internal organization, and they may actually have additional context to add to whatever this standard operating procedure actually needs to look like. The other thing is you got to hold your team accountable. If you know that something has been drafted, it has been agreed upon, and you have buy-in and you have an owner, leadership has to be able to follow up with folks and actually keep them accountable. Are we doing this process? When something breaks, ask why. Did we follow this particular step in the process? I see that this is where things broke down. If they say that they didn't follow the SOP, then obviously we want to make that correction. If they said they did follow the SOP and it still broke, then we have an opportunity to go back, review it, audit it, and optimize it from there.